Hello. Well, I've just had an interesting experience. So I'm holding this camera at like arm's length. Well, it might be wobbly. I'll try and keep this brief. So, ever since I was a child, I've had an abject fear of War of the Worlds in any version. Turn that off. There we go. And I was first exposed to it as the Jeff Wayne version. A Sunday night, I can remember vividly. Let me see if I can put you down. You're going to be looking up at me, so it's going to be an incredibly unflattering angle. I don't know. Da-da-da. There we go, mildly better. Yeah, not incredibly flattering. But I think I can hold it up there for too long without it getting really wobbly. So back down you go. I should do all this before I start recording, shouldn't I? Spot the amateur. I can remember it really, really clearly. So my mum, would have been, I was 8 or 9, so she'd have been 20 years older than that, so she'd have been like 29, maybe 30. And I don't know where Alan was. It was, I think James was a baby. Anyway, so we were, Alan was out. It was a Sunday night, and I was allowed to stay up a little bit late. I don't know if it was the holidays or what, but it was dark outside, and Mum put the record on, and obviously it was 4 sides, 2 LPs back in those days, and our kitchen was a long, thin kitchen, but the door was kind of at the end, so it made it like a tiny little L shape, and there was a cupboard right next to the doorway. And I sat with my back to that cupboard so I could look out the window, because that meant if the Martians were coming, I would see them in the back garden. And it was a factory at the end. We had a really long, thin garden. There was a factory over the back. And I can remember being absolutely terrified to move. So basically, if the Martians came in the front of the house, they wouldn't see me because I was round the corner from them. So it's only if they came back to the dining rooms, if I kept really quiet and still. All the time, my mum's washing up, cooking, ironing, pottering around, doing stuff. So it's not like they wouldn't have come looking, because it was not like I was alone in my house and keeping quiet and still. But no, I sat there and I can remember the abject fear. And my mum thinking it was funny and me being a bit scared, and her saying, should I turn it off? And it was that, well, at that point, no, because I've got to know how it ends. I've got to know everything's okay. And it isn't. At the end of War of the Worlds, it's not okay. Aside from the fact that you get that little epilogue, of the NASA guy or whatever else, well, that spun me a treat. I kind of started to calm down, and then that set me off. I remember not sleeping that night. I know I did not sleep. But the thing that's always bothered me with War of the Worlds, that is pretty much universal in every adaptation, is we don't win. We don't, no, phrase that. We don't defeat them. It's just luck that the common cold kills them. We don't actually defeat them. We don't win anything. And obviously the place is trashed and wrecked and covered in seaweed, Martian weed, redweed. And whenever I watch or listen to the War of the Worlds now, even the Tom Cruise one, which, let's face it, wasn't great, I can watch the film and be like, yeah, not bothered, fine. And then I don't sleep for days. I mean, days. The Tom Cruise one, I think it was like 3 nights before I had a proper night's sleep. And it was like really restless and night terrors, and I was a mess. And it just gets in my head. Anyway, it was relatively warm this afternoon despite being cloudy, so I threw a wash on once I'd finished training and stuck it out on the line because it would dry, which it mostly has, which is great. But I opened my back door about 15 minutes ago to a deafening Martian war cry from the Jeff Wayne version. I actually properly fucking shit myself. I mean, not like shit myself, but a little bit of weed did come out. I can't lie. I was properly like froze, and like fear gripped me, and I felt all the colour drain, and I felt like I was going to spew, and I did genuinely had to kind of a little bit of pee. because one of my neighbours is listening to it. It was just the first thing when I opened the door. Oh my God. It was, I mean, music kicked in almost immediately, but there was just that split second of fear like I have never known. Why on earth actual Martians would sound just like a record made in the 1970s, I do not know. Brain wasn't really processing that kind of rationality. It just went, fuck! Yeah, Jesus, little insight into my head. Oh, damn it. Shadow, you've ruined it. You've ruined everything.
And now we're being startled by saucepans.
Shadow, go and put your face back out the window because it was funny.
No, don't jump down. Come on here. Come on here.
I'm just going to stand here. La la la, nothing happening. La 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 la. Now, if you give him attention, he's going to pay attention to you. Oh, you little gobshite. Weave.
Oh, now the other shads is coming over.
Well, it would have been funny. So yeah, not only there's a big rainbow. Right. There's a double, because you've got the one that's kind of, you can just see in the trees. Where's my finger? There-ish. Then you've got the biggie. Hello, Ace. Sniff the camera. So there's a pot of gold at the train station?
Not for long. This is Astrid we're talking about.
It's probably a bottle of liquid gold, let's be fair. Let's see who knows what that is. Oh, snort. Hang on. You're saying I've got 57 minutes to record. What the hell have I got the settings on? It normally only tells me I've got 5 minutes. Oh, I've had a software update. Oh, for God's sake. Look at my little babies. Hello, Ace. Oh, melt. Okay, so am I on screen?
Yes.
Yay! Mark Rainbow very kindly gave me a free HelloFresh code, so we could try it out, see if we liked it. We've ordered our free box 2 weeks ago. It's just arrived. Now, probably because it was the free version and not one you pay for, it wasn't easy. It was basically 4 boxes. You chose vegetarian, you chose a meat one, a third one or a fourth one. I can't remember what they were. Like a curry one. I can't remember. Anyway,
one was a family box.
Family. That's it. Family. Yeah. So it was meat, vegetarian, family, or cow poo. Might have lied about the third one, fourth one. But so anyway, that was it. So I thought,
who shops for families?
I know. Nobody. But I thought, that's a bit weird, because I now don't, it doesn't ask any other questions about what I might like or what I might want. And it was 3 meals.
What you might be horrifically allergic to.
Yeah, yeah. And it was the value of £30. So we looked at it and thought, well, we only spend £40 a week, really-ish, groceries. But that's like meals, all meals included, and milk and butter and bread and all the other stuff. It's not just the dinners. So we decided it wasn't for us. It was just a free box and we cancelled. Anyway, it's just arrived. So let's see what's inside. I can't lie, we've peeped. But anyway, here's the box. See, so that's quite a large box. Takes up the whole cooker. I'm assuming you probably get better choices if it's actually your actual subscription rather than just the freebie.
Mark could probably know, seeing
Mark will
Andrew signed up for it.
Yeah. So, what have we got?
This is what you get when you open it up.
This is the box. It's all nicely.
It's a decent sized box as well when you consider it's taking up most of the top of our...
Yeah, so that's good. So would you like to flash up menu number 1?
Menu number 1.
Do it in the right order.
is
Thai style pork rice bowl. I don't eat stuff like that. I don't eat spicy. And that says medium. Medium's twice as hot as I can stick. If it's a Thai style curry, it's probably got coconut in, which will set off my migraines. Even though actually on the side it's got a list of ingredients here. So it's basmati rice, garlic, spring onions, pork, soy.
Coconut.
I'm still probably not going to like it though. I'll try it.
Yeah, I mean, you might be okay because Thai actually isn't quite as spicy.
Yeah, and a Thai curry normally has coconut, which is what I was thinking. But
So
I might be okay with that one, but I've got a bit. Probably not, if I'm totally honest. Then the next one. What? Mexican. I don't like Mexican food. I just don't like the taste of it. Oh no! Right, fine. They're yours. Next.
yay!
It's not zooming in on that. So it's chicken pasta bake. Okay, fine. That I will eat. What's in it? Oh, courgette.
Coconut.
Oh, fuck right off. Are you kidding me?
Yes, I am kidding you.
Oh, mean. So yeah, so this is it. What have we got? We've got
some kind of brings
catalogue
from home, which I'm assuming. Oh, it's all details about HelloFresh.
Yeah.
So seems to be a lot of.
I mean, I think if you're
Oh, it's like a coupon book.
if you're the sort of person who, you know, like me, and doesn't eat a lot of shit, this probably isn't for you.
That's what you do eat. Is a lot of shit.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see what you said. But if you're, if you, I've kind of got that backwards. What I was trying to say was, if you're the sort of person who likes to have all these different meals and variety stuff like that, but you don't want to just buy shitty ready meals because they're really not good. This is probably really good for you. Probably a good plan.
Some kind of freebie.
Free coffee thing?
Yes.
Coffee bags. I bet that's coffee bags because look, that looks like a coffee bag.
Okay, so these are the actual meals. The bag's still really wet.
So do they need to go in the fridge? Oh yeah, keep me in the fridge for freshness.
Oh yes, so they're actually numbered. So they actually match up with the numbers on the recipe. So number 1 is that one.
Wow.
Number 3, the one. Oh, number 3 is actually the one we looked at first. So that's the Thai one.
Right.
So that's the one you can probably eat.
So what's the QR code for?
Presumably it's what they do in the.
I don't know what is going on with my phone, but it doesn't focus easily anymore.
And this is number 2. Number 2 is the heaviest one, which is the.
What's inside window number 2?
That's the Mexican style beef loaded wedges.
Underlay. And caramba.
So that's that, and then we've got.
Other such phrases are also available.
I'm assuming this is like a
enormous bag of rice. No.
Oh, it's the sauces and condiments.
Oh, I see. And it's in like
a bag to keep it. Oh, yeah, with like ice packs.
Right.
So yeah, so you get like the mince.
What did you call me?
Do like a nice mince.
Mm-hmm.
What else have we got in here? So this is going to be all of the meat. So this will be all the diced chicken thighs. They don't look particularly diced because they're
or big.
Packed.
Would eat that on my own. That's apparently for 2 people.
This will be, yes, the creme fraiche. So that's going to be for the Mexican.
Underlay. How long
How
can keep that going?
Pork mince. Well, I wonder what the pork mince could be for. Possibly the Thai style pork rice bowl. And we've got soured cream. That's probably for the Mexican as well. Cheese. An entire block of cheese. To give you some perspective, this is my thumb.
No, I've got better perspective. Here's like a fraction of the block of cheese I bought from Tesco's. Look, let's put them side by side. And that's what, half of the block we bought for like £4?
Yeah.
Fuck. Who eats that little amount of cheese, I ask you?
Technically me.
Well, all right, yeah, you. But you don't like cheese.
Yeah, I wouldn't be eating mature cheese
Look,
anyway.
I've got more cheese on my lunch, which I'm about to have, which is rye and sesame Rovitas with yeast extract because it was cheaper than Marmite, and some of a 4 shown cheese.
Okay, that explains why the bag's wet.
Ah, one of the ice bags. We've got a leaky ice bag. Well, better than a leaky colostomy bag, I suppose. Which I was trained all about last week, and stomas. Oh, hello. What am I? Oh,
That can basically stay in there.
okay.
It's gonna be...
I said a warning that we've exceeded our file size and it started a new file. It won't matter when I edit it together, but it threw me.
Right,
Here's our
that's
do-it-yourself
fine.
window we've made to stop the cats getting out, so we can open the window, by the way. It's chicken wire, and we've just folded it.
Do you mean do it yourself like window cover rather than do it yourself window?
Well, it's all part of the window, isn't it? I need that. Oh, look, I need to clean, isn't it? Oh, it's because the cats sit there all the time. I have to clean it every bastard day. Yeah, so it's just a frame, so it means that we can kind of reach under, push the window open, and the cats can't get out and leap down.
Oh yeah,
Break.
and there's all the weird foamy stuff. I don't know, can this be recycled?
I don't know what it is. It looks like stuff you've put in lofts.
I think that's also actually what it feels like.
Then touching it's really not a great idea.
On the inside, I'm made of recycled plastics. Okay, so presumably this can be well, no, because there's another weird thing, you can't recycle like plastic bags. And I think it's just like some kind of coarse spongy material. It's actually very wet, courtesy of the cold water's just landed on my foot.
Oh right, okay. When you said it was coarse spongy material, I thought you meant need some really dirty jokes.
This is what I have to put up with daily.
You knew that when you moved in.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He totally did.
And the pièce de résistance.
Oh god, I dread to think.
Garlic.
Well, I'm fine with that.
So there we go.
I was using something else. I can use it in a lasagna. So there we go. That's our 3-meal HelloFresh for $29.99 delivered to your door. Like I said, if you're sort of the sort of person that likes having the variety, but you know it's not actually that easy to shop for, or you haven't got a lot of storage or whatever.
To be fair, I would be great with something like this because this is very much up my alley.
Yeah, but if you think if that's like 30 quid for 3 days, it's going to cost you like probably 60 quid a week, and that's just dinners. So you've not got your lunches, you've not got your breakfast, you've not got any snacks, you've not got the.
But then, do they do it on like a different like sliding scale if you're buying up?
Hang on, we have a cat in a box.
What is this?
She's totally going in. Yep, there she goes. And that's one cat entertained for the afternoon. Did the lid collapse? Oh, bless her. You alright, Shadow? I really must get around to looking at that tab. They're so easily pleased. Mind you, that said, I think when I was a child I used to make boxes into all sorts of things. Sit in them. Just draw on the outside. It's the Millennium Falcon. No, it's a box. There we go. That's the actual chicken and pasta bake. I'm going to try have that bit there. My camera really takes its while over focusing these days. Hang on. Really lovely. I'm going to go and eat it all. Nom 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 nom. Oh, you dribbled on my phone. Okay, continuing reviewing our HelloFresh free box. What is this?
It's the Mexican loaded wedges.
It's the Mexican loaded wedges. They could lend you money. They're that loaded. Other dad jokes are available. I did try a bit of it. Didn't hate it, but I wouldn't really enjoy it either. I would just eat it because it was put in front of me. So I've put other food in the oven. So we've got tomorrow a pork something.
It's
Thai
the
pork,
Thai
blah,
pork
blah.
rice bowl, which is I think the one that Mark mentioned on his video not
Oh.
that long ago, actually.
That was today, I think. So we got that to try tomorrow.
Days after, given that I've still
Yeah,
got
this has now got to make
the other half to eat.
because I ain't. Yeah, it's weird. It was. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. It'd be like eating plain rice to me. It'd just be like meh. And I suspect halfway through it, the taste would get to me, and I'd be like, oh no. So yeah, so it looks nice though. You know, hopefully Paul enjoys it.
Fingers crossed.
He's currently squeezing his limes. Daughter. Fifth of August, and it's just pelted down all day. I actually got the shop earlier and I got bloody drenched. And I sort of cleaned out the car. But yeah. Okay, welcome to a tour of my roses. Possibly not the most interesting video I've ever made. But anyway, we have this lovely one here. We've got buds coming there. We have that one. Now this, I've just noticed what I missed when I did all the cutting the dead heads off. This actually, until a couple of days ago, was really covered in flowers. Then you've got this one. This one's kind of on its way out with this bloom. You've got some nice ones there. You've got that pinky one down there. There's buds still coming. So there'll be another lot off of this one. Then you've got that one up there. That again has got a load more buds coming and has done well. Then this one's gone nuts in the last couple of days. That's easily twice as many as it had. You can see more buds coming there. So after me complaining that my roses weren't doing anything until like June, they've gone nuts. But oh, there's this bush here. We've had some, but they're kind of, again, there's more buds coming than not. This here, I think it's blueberries. I might be wrong. Anyway, I've got one random white one there. But then, look at this. Just a load of them came up all together at once. And then you've got my, oh, there you go, look. Oh. Now, interestingly, these dark red ones have got quite a strong scent. These pinky ones here have got a vague scent. None of the others have any scent whatsoever. I'm just going to see if I can find some of the fruit. Oh, there it is. There we go, look. Do you know, now I'm looking at them, I think they might be black currants. I honestly can't remember. There's a couple of spiders on this bush. They're not doing a really good job of keeping the flies off. Rude. When Netflix goes bad. Because exciting TV programs, it is not.